All right, beautiful listener, for today's Ace of Swords, we have this Two of Water, which came out. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Water. Underneath that, we have the Five of Water, and underneath that, we have the Four of Air. I feel this very strongly as a fresh start in what has been a challenging soul connection of some kind. I feel like this message is for someone who has experienced a lot of soul lessons that they've learned in a very specific relationship, in the context of a very specific relationship. Spirit is giving me to say that this may be like a twin flame kind of situation, which I don't use that word so often in my readings. However, Spirit is giving me, because of my own conceptualization of what the twin flame connection is, that it's a very strong soul connection. Just because you have a twin flame doesn't mean you have to end up with them. The reason that this connection is so strong is because that other individual inspires you. Perhaps they trigger you. They trigger evolution, soul growth. The strength of it, the love of it, is something that gets you to move. It gets you to look at yourself. It gets you to do things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. So there's something about that kind of relationship specifically that Spirit is bringing forth in this reading today. Perhaps there has been severing, is the word I just heard, like a break in a connection that feels very strong. Whether it is twin flame or not, it is someone you would identify as a very strong soul connection. There's been a breakdown of some kind, which feels like a severing. So probably a period of not very much contact. I was drawn to look at the bottom of the deck again. We have the Ten of Fire. The connection maybe felt very heavy, impossible to navigate, impossible to move forward. Spirit is showing me in my mind's eye someone trying to push a boulder up a mountain. I don't remember the name of that mythical character who does that over and over again. There's something that seemed very impossible, and so there was a decision to let it go, even with the Five of Water, that decision to let that thing go, to not try and push that boulder up that mountain anymore, caused a lot of grief, I would say. There was like a feeling of grave disappointment in having given this up. I feel that with the Four of Air, the Page of Water, and the Two of Water, something has changed. There's been some kind of healing with this Four of Air. There's something, Spirit is giving me like a wound healing in the open air. Time has passed. There's a fresh start, the Page of Water, and that's not to say that there's a forgetting of what's happened in the past. I don't feel that there is. There could be a scar. Maybe someone literally has a scar, and this will be a confirmation that this is for you, but there may just, the strength of this relationship really taught you a lot, and I feel like it's like a battle wound. Not necessarily a bad thing, but you will never forget the lessons that you've learned. As I was just channeling there, I picked up another tarot deck, which I didn't know I was going to do. I picked up the Light Seers Tarot, so we'll see what wants to come out. Spirit, if there's anything else that would be helpful in terms of confirmation for somebody. And then maybe we'll turn to some advice. We have one card which fell out to the floor. We'll see what it is. We have the Star. Healing. Again, the world. This is the energy of the previous painful ending and the new beginning. Queen of Cups underneath that. This reading serves as confirmation. The Queen of Cups, you're very intuitive. Spirit just gave me that you may have recently had a very poignant, emotionally charged dream about this person. That will be a sign for you that this reading is for you. Let's get a piece of advice, please, Spirit. I just picked up the wisdom of the oracle. We'll see what wants to come out as a piece of advice. We have 2 cards, All That Glitters and Exchanging Gifts. All right, Spirit just gave me that there's going to be more people who resonate with this reading than it actually is for. So by that, I mean that there is at least one and perhaps multiple people who will listen to this, and they will try and make it fit their scenario when it doesn't really. And they're going to tell themselves that this reading is confirmation that someone is actually quite toxic and that they shouldn't restart any kind of connection with is going to be turning over a new leaf. That is not the case. This reading is not for everyone, so you really need to use your discernment to decide if it is confirmation of your intuition or it's just your mind playing tricks on you. How will you know? That this is where the advice comes in. All that glitters and exchanging gifts. You will know because when this individual reaches out to offer you the Page of Water and the Two of Water, which is heartfelt, could be complimentary words or an apology with a Page of Water, you are going to know if this reading is for you because the gift of that exchange is either going to be deep and meaningful or it is going to be very superficial with the All That Glitters card. If someone is giving you the bare minimum, if what they are offering to you has no emotion behind it, if it feels empty, if it doesn't acknowledge previous harms that have happened, if it doesn't express a desire for the connection to be different because of the importance of it, if it doesn't include a recognition of the actual love that exists in this relationship, then it is superficial and it is toxic and it is not for you. However, if it is very heart-centered, emotionally intelligent, and if the person backs up this exchange with follow-up exchanges, could be an actual gift they give you, I'm not sure. That could be something that they made for you during the period of time that, oh, that's lovely, that you were separated. I feel like there's something that they may have crafted for you. If they do not show you with their actions, with their focus, with their words on an ongoing basis, then they do not have actual intentions of really repairing this relationship. And that is how you will know if this reading is for you or not. There's something very important around that. Spirit wants you to be empowered to use your intuition, but also to ensure that you are picking up on the red flags and that you act accordingly, because you, beautiful listener, you deserve actual, real love, okay? That's what Spirit is saying. You are this gorgeous Queen of Cups creature, loving, intuitive, kind. You deserve to be treated the way that you treat others, which is in a beautiful, beautiful way. I hope that this reading serves. I am sending big, big love.